title screen, you guys. Anyway, last episode we beat Palace 6 and the boss of it named Barba. Today we will look for 1-ups. That's right, 1-ups. Didn't think they existed in this game? Boy, were you wrong. There are actually only 4 of them in the overworld, and there's one in the Great Palace, which is where we'll be going next. It's the final dungeon in the game. Anyway, in this episode, I will direct us to all of the 1-ups, and possibly get to the Great Palace, but I'm not expecting it. The pathway to the Great Palace is evil, I'll just tell you that straight up now. That's funny, I can kill Gorias in 1 hit now. Anyway, go up this way, and you will notice that we are actually going to where the Water of Life was before. But we are not going into the cave. In fact, we are going right here to this exact panel. Look, it's a doll. It is actually a Link doll, which counts for 1 life. See, we've got 2 right now. Grab it. 3. You can only get these once, and there are only 5 in the game, like I said. So, use them wisely. I recommend not using them until you're ready for the Great Palace. So yeah, just do that. Trust me, it's much smarter. It's almost sad. This walkthrough is almost over. I had fun. I'll possibly do Link to the Past, because I know that game pretty well too, because it was my first Zelda game, so I don't know. I did this one because I never really saw any walkthroughs I thought were really good. That had commentary, that is. Besides Mossy's, and I liked Mossy's, and I wanted to finish this. And there's our second 1-up, right there. Now we go over to Eastern Hyrule to get the remaining 1-ups. Take the raft. You know, I think we were kind of ripped off, because in the Japanese Famicom version of this game, the water was animated. And it was just an all-around better game. It didn't run as smoothly, but it looks much more appealing. It was just an all-around better game. I don't know. We were kind of gypped. I hate how the water doesn't move or anything. I think this game was good, but it could have had a lot more in it. In fact, I love this game, but I just wish they would have added more. Actually, I hope Nintendo decides to make a sequel. They never will, but if they ever did, I would be so friggin' pleased. You wouldn't even know. Anyway, our next 1-up will be right here. See? Right there. We have 5 now. Well, actually, that counts for 6. But like I said, you can get a total of 8 lives total if you don't die at all before you get the final 1-up. Yeah, it's nothing interesting. And we will most certainly not get to the Great Palace in this episode. Maybe next episode. Who knows? I just hope that I, at the very least, get to the Great Palace without getting a game over. Because actually, at the Great Palace, you can do one thing you've never been able to do in a game in this game before. When you get a game over, you can continue straight from the beginning of the palace again. So that's nice. I personally find the pathway to the Great Palace to be more difficult than the Great Palace itself. Maybe that's just because I know it so well. Anyway, I killed the River Devil for probably the last time. Octoroks and Levers, but they're useless to me. Anyway, if you can get an enemy to come over to this exact panel, then step on it right when the enemy is, and you won't have to do this at all. It's a very useful technique, and I recommend you do it. In fact, that's probably what I'll be doing for most of this. Well, not this part. I forgot what this is called. I'm pretty sure this is the Valley of Death. Either that or that's the other pathway to... whatever. We'll cross that bridge when the time comes. Actually, there are no bridges to be crossed, except for, I believe, one in the Great Palace. That's right, I remember that much from it. Now, this I don't understand. Are these is this background supposed to be like woods, like a tree and stuff, a whole bunch of trees, or just a fence? Because it looks more like a fence. Yeah, just do that so you don't have to fight in the graveyard. Trust me. Okay, I messed it up. Here, watch. And messed it up again. Ooh, he hit me. I keep messing it up, and this Moa keeps hitting me. Anyway, that's the guy that used to be invisible, the blue one. Oh my god! I glitched! That wasn't supposed to happen, and it did, so I'm cool with it. And there's supposed to be a red magic jar here, but apparently there isn't. Screw that. Anyway, now we're walking on lava. Does it look anything different from water, other than the fact that it's red? No! I don't know how Link can walk on it, but, you know, you don't judge things. Actually, you do judge things, but don't take video games too literally, or else you will be screwed over. Anyway, this is why the Valley of Death is so evil. These Moas and those other eyeball thingies. Crap. Yeah, just try to stay here until every enemy comes here to try and attack you. And try to kill them. Upward thrusting the Moas and doing whatever you want to the eyeball thingies. Yeah, I messed that up. I'm not doing this forest scene because it is very difficult. This is perfect. Anyway, you see what I was trying to do now. Trust me, this is the best way to get to the Great Palace, or else you're kind of screwed. Do not try to do a stab on these guys, just try to do a normal sword strike, otherwise it's kind of difficult. Anyway, if you're wondering what happens when you level up now, you get a 1-up every time you level up. So, in reality, you can get more 1-ups, but it's not really worth it because it takes too much effort. Still a nice thing to do if you happen to level up when you're in the Great Palace or something. Okay, here's another forced one. Like I said, just do the technique. Perfect. Make the enemy go on the forced scene and then just run into the enemy. You will have to do the enemy and not the forced scene, and that is great. Wait, did I say you have to do the enemy? I should watch my mouth. Wow, only 8 minutes. Anyway, we're about to enter the cave. Well, one of the caves. There are 2 caves. Wow, you see, I remember this to be a lot more frustrating than it is. Maybe I'm just better at killing the eyeball thingies, because I remember those guys used to knock me in the lava a lot. Then again, they're both real eyeball thingies, ain't they? Do I have enough for life? No, I do not. Yeah, I'm kind of screwed here. Oh, thank God. That was so perfect. Damn it. Okay, now we will fight, well, we'll fight a scorpion that hit me. Open your eyes. Whatever. I'm dead. I just remembered I missed the other 1-up. Anyway, I won't bother showing it, unless maybe later. You guys can just look up the 1-up somewhere else, because it's not even worth it. Yeah, I'll probably show that 1-up later. And here's a blue Lizalfos. Do not even bother fighting these guys, because they are evil. Well, you can fight them if you want, but I recommend not. Okay, for the final force scene. And I got the little enemy. That is pain. Anyway, out of here. Yeah, screw that. Whatever, I'll do the monster version. This one has the evil, yes, very evil, lizard men. Well, actually, I think they're called lizard men, but I call them Lizalfos because that's a cooler name. And here's the final cave, and you can see the Great Palace right now. Stupid... Oh, man. Red one, too. They're really trying to fuck us over now. Oh crap. Thank God. And here's the Great Palace.